Hi, it's Emily from Isle of Summer. If you missed my first video, you would have missed that I have rebranded Mummy Couture and we are now called Isle of Summer. If you want to see that video, head over to the last post on my Facebook, check out my Instagram, TV, or head to the YouTube channel. I wanted to record this video and talk about my factory. Part of the Isle of Summer brand is being open and transparent about who makes your clothes. Going on this fashion journey, what I have learned about unethical practices in fashion will blow your mind. So I'm trying to be that little bit of change in the world and giving you the opportunity to make better choices or even just to be more mindful when deciding which fashion labels you're going to buy from. Firstly, my factory in Bali met my requirements of an ethical producing factory. So that means the staff are paid above award wages, they work in safe and healthy conditions, a happy workplace where they enjoy coming to work. They also receive pensions and insurance, annual leave, time off, breaks during the day, and maternity leave, because there is a lot of women working in their factory and women have babies. It's just a fact of life. So I'm really happy to be working with them, and I wanted to show you a picture. Here's a picture of them and how happy they look. And I have been working with them really closely via WhatsApp, via email and phone calls. I've got a team of 6 people who are working on designing my label. That's everything from printing the fabric, choosing the fabric, picking buttons, helping me design patterns, alter patterns, working on the fit and design, etc. So it has been incredible working with a professional factory who produces really high quality work. So it's just so exciting. Here is a picture of us on a WhatsApp call. The team over there, we were talking about new patterns and new designs. Here it is. So yeah, that's my little team. They're real people, very talented craftspeople, and they love what they do, and it shows through with all the correspondence that I'm having with them. So it's been a real pleasure. So another big question is, why Bali, or why not China, why not India? For a number of reasons. I was already working with Bali with the Mummy Couture label, so I was a bit more familiar with how it all works over there. And it was a little bit easier to find factories because I had made some connections who were familiar with the Bali environment for manufacturing. China was certainly an option, and China are really trying their best to up their ethical standards in producing. But they do have really large minimum order quantities, which makes it super hard for a new label who doesn't want to be mass producing clothing. So Bali are specialists in doing small order quantities. They don't make you order 1,000 of everything. You can literally start your label with a few hundred pieces. Bali are also actually leading the world in ethical production. They're way more ahead of China in terms of their environment and their setup and their consideration for the environment. So you're seeing a lot of factories in Bali who are really switching to the ethical way of producing, which is an amazing thing, particularly for designers that are in Australia, because China is so much further away and India is so much further away. So that means the shipment costs are a lot more expensive. And also from a practical point of view, I want to go over and meet my factory. I want to meet the people who are making my clothes. I don't just want to be another person at the end of an email or at the end of a phone. I want to be a real person to them, and I want them to be real to me. So Bali is just logistically easier to head over and visit the factory, which I hope to do throughout the year a couple of times, which I'll share all those stories and photographs as well. And importantly, the Balinese people are amazing at what they do. They produce amazing quality clothing. So I'm just really excited to be working with such a great factory. So I hope you'll love the work that they produce as well. And I hope you enjoyed this little bit of insight behind my factory, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share more.